And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel, and welcome back as we take a look at another classic game. Today's classic game, Tally-Ho. This is part of the Cosmos two-player line, and you see I've been going through many of those. I never actually reviewed this game back in the day. It's in the Dice Tower library because it is a classic two-player game. It is by Rudy Hoffman, and it was designed before I was born, back in '73. An older game, although this is a newer edition from Cosmos. Even this edition is probably 20 years old. Let's take a look at how this two-player game works. It's animals versus humans. Who will win? At the beginning of the game, you'll shuffle all the tiles, put them down. One person is going to play the animals, the other person is going to play the humans, and then after you're done playing, you're technically supposed to switch and add your scores from both sides. On your turn, you have a couple options. You can turn the tile over. Ooh, it's a fox. Now, when you turn a tile over, you're supposed to turn it over because the orientation matters for some of them, mostly the hunter. So you just flip it over. You can also move a creature that's already on the board. So on my turn, I can move this creature here if it's one of mine, if I'm the animal player, although there's no real reason to do it. So maybe I turn over this one. It's the hunter. The hunter could attack, but he can only attack in this direction. He can attack any animal. So then the next player turns over this tile. Now this is a pheasant here. This is neutral. It's green. So either one of these can kill it. So the hunter can kill any animal. The fox can kill the neutral animals like the pheasant. So maybe on the next turn, the hunter might move here to stop the fox from going there and killing that. So then the fox turns over this one. Another hunter. That's scary, but this hunter's pointing that direction. So then the hunter takes this and keeps this because this is going to be worth points at the end of the game. And that's basically how the game works. You're just turning over tiles. Now, there's trees and ducks. Pheasants and ducks are worth points to both the animal player and the hunter player, although remember the hunter can only go in the direction of their gun. The hunter can also kill the fox and the bear if it works out, and the fox and the hunters can move as far as they want. The bear can only move one, but the bear can take out the hunter. So you have to be careful with the bear. Then there's woodsmen who can also only move one, but they can take out trees, although the bear can take out a woodsman too. You're going to keep going till all the tiles are revealed. Once all the tiles are revealed, there's 5 more turns. And at that point, players are also trying to get off the board with their pieces. If you manage to get it off the board, you'll score for that. Bears are the most valuable. They're worth 10 points. Hunters and woodsmen are worth 5, and it goes down from there. And you'll just add up all the points. So I got 2 trees, a couple ducks, a pheasant, and I also killed a bear, and I managed to get these 2 guys off the board. I add all that together, that's my score. Like I said, you're then supposed to flip, and then I'll be the animals and you be the humans, and whoever has the highest total after a full game like that is the winner. Really not a lot to say about the components. They're square tiles. They're big. They move around. They have cute artwork. Yeah, that's it. It all fits in the box really easily. Tally-Ho is okay. I like it. Sometimes. I play it once and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm good. I mean, don't get me wrong. Back when this came out, there wasn't a lot of games like this. This broke new ground. It should get some credit for that, and it does. It has a chess-like atmosphere to some degree. The hunters are they're like limited. I can only shoot this way, so I need to move back and over if I want to shoot you. Meanwhile, the bear is just slowly walking around, trying to avoid those hunters and take them out. And the woodsman's killing trees, but trying to avoid the bear. It's silly. It's also really lucky. You know, I'm the hunter. I turn this over. It's the bear. Oh, you're going to eat me next turn, but I turn you over, you're across the board. Oh, you're the bear. Well, you better move it because I'm about to shoot it and kill it. It's really lucky, and it's fun, and it's silly, and it works. But for me, it doesn't have the charm. Like I just talked about another game, 2 games with the word ho in them, Heave-Ho, from the same company. And Heave-Ho and Tally-Ho, they're not too far apart in strategy. But Heave-Ho, I laugh out loud and have a good time. This one, I think, gives the veneer that there's strategy, but it's really just as lucky as the other games. And it doesn't feel unique in that way, and it's very abstracted, but yet has a little bit of theme with the bear coming around. I just feel this one gets old really quick. So that's why I'm not as big of a fan of it. But I think it's worth checking out. It's worth trying, and it's really fast. So that's why it's in the Dice Tower library. So that's tally-ho. Who's hunting whom? It's a good question. Until next time, I'm Tom Vasel, and you've been watching Classics in the Dice Tower library. Dice Tower Judgment, enjoyable, but a product of its time.